What up, YouTube? It's A&D Anime Reactions here. I'm Daquan.
And I'm Alexander.
And today we're watching Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 6. So we just came off a feel-good episode, last episode for Episode 5. Still no action quite yet, but we got a chance to see Sakura really come to terms with everything he's learned over the past couple episodes, where his emotions were out of whack. He just could not get out of his own head of what happened with the Keel faction. And he's finally come to grips of having all this built-up tension of battling the world alone on this tightrope, to now accepting the fact that other people care about him, his friends care about him, that he can trust them, and that they can trust and accept him for his weaknesses. So we see all that kind of play out. It's a really feel-good episode. Definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. We get a chance to see him go through that recognition. He kind of gets to go with his entire grade a little bit for Omarice, and then start sharing some of their weaknesses to let him know that he's not the only person who has a weakness. That he has to embrace it and then understand that it's not going to make them look at him any differently. We get some introduction to some new characters. We get a chance to see another one of the kings, Sukino, who's a cross-dressing king, and threw Sakura for a whole loop. Turned him into a red tomato, which was hilarious because Sakura's one of Sakura. But we get to the end of the episode where Sukino's about to go to his main spot and invited Sakura to that. So we don't know whether or not it's going to kick off the next action-packed episode or whether or not there's more kind of to get into it. So it's going to seem like some fun starting to kind of pick back up now that Sakura's out of his own head.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to see what happens next. I've heard about this character before when I was briefly spoiled in some parts of Windbreaker Season 2. So I'm excited to see what he will do and what Sakura will do now that his head is clear, like Daquan just said.
Alrighty, so without further ado, let's get you guys set up, and then let's get us crack-a-lacking.
Let's go.
And we see jewelry.
Since I was a kid,
Pretty.
I've adored beautiful things. But that's the
I don't
kind
blame
of
you.
information you keep to yourself. So that's what I did. The world is painfully normal. I fit the mold to survive.
Adoring beautiful things, I think, is what all humans do.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Hey! I don't know how you define going on a date, but this sure as hell isn't that!
Oh dear, did you want it to be just us two?
Speak with confidence. I didn't realize that you were an expert on dates. Wait, no, that's not what I meant!
Get too far. Can I ask where you're taking us? Oops, so sorry. I suppose you deserve an explanation. We're headed to Mr. Ito's. He's an older guy and a dear friend. His darling wife passed away about a year ago. The poor man is still depressed. I visit him every so often to check in. Do you usually bring your vice cats? Yep. They're good sports, but it'll be nice to change it up a bit.
I understand. I just hope he likes us. Once we get to his house, what do we have to do?
It's really not that big a deal.
I do wonder, how is he going to fight in high heels?
Blunt force trauma. It's an extra weapon.
I know, but still, there's less support in high heels.
Not really.
There isn't?
Not really.
Huh.
It keeps your calves more flexed, but besides that, it's not really that lack of stability. Unless they're like stilettos, but he has enough contact where he can still keep them pretty. Because I don't think it's any different than like those clogs that they usually wear for sandals and stuff for battle. Those wooden clogs.
Maybe I thought they were stilettos, and they actually aren't.
They aren't. You can see when he, like, if you back up, you'll see his feet taking steps. See?
Yeah. Yeah, they aren't that bad. Yeah.
But it'll be nice to change it up a bit.
I understand. I just hope he likes us. Once we get to his house, what do we have to do?
It's really not that big a deal. Just bring the guy some good vibes. We'll chat and help him with chores. Maybe lend him some of our youthful spirit.
Hi, Super Key. I missed you. Ooh, I have some dorayaki from Nazuna and was planning to give you a call.
Yay, good timing. Their dorayaki is the best.
Huh? He's so happy. He doesn't look depressed at all.
He's so full of life for an old dude.
And his
For an old dude.
This isn't the house of a depressed person. Oh, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting these friends, right?
Right, you are. They're all first years.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello there.
My, impressive. All you fruity kids are so fashionable. Your lovely hair color reminds me of a mimosa.
Mimosa? It's a type of flower.
The beads on your earrings are made of coral, yes? What an exciting vintage find. They suit you well. Oh, look at you. Your eye. It's the exact color of a beautiful twilight. It's like a sunset. Reminds me of our trip to the beach.
My fave story? You stood together on the beach until the sun went all the way down. How romantic.
It was so beautiful. We were completely mesmerized until every trace of light left the sky. We kept tripping the entire way back. We were both covered in sand. Oh, please forgive me. I could stand here and blab all day. Come make yourselves at home.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you coming? Face so red. Shut up.
Compliments.
His one weakness.
Yes. Compliment him within the middle of a battle and punch him in the face.
Sorry. How careless of me.
It's so dark. Did your light bulb burn out?
It did. I swear I've been meaning to change it.
I'm happy to help you with that.
Sure, if you don't mind.
And this job looks unfinished.
Because it is. I went to the bathroom and forgot all about it. Will you take this to the table? I'll get a fresh pot of tea ready for us. It's just over in the back room.
Right. Thanks.
The back room, huh? Must be past here.
Now go punch some ghosts.
Dusty, dusty.
There's so many clothes. The old man could wear a completely different outfit every freaking day of the year. Bad instructions, huh? It's this way. His closet is so dusty. Guess he doesn't use that stuff anymore.
Because it's for his wife, obviously.
Weather has been a dream lately. You and I should go on a date. We could go to a cafe or the theater, and we could even dress up. Ooh, wear that gray hat you wore to the cherry blossom meeting
It's a long jacket.
Yeah.
The two of you were simply stunning. It was a scene straight out of a movie.
Sounds like you were quite the fashionable couple.
How wonderful.
That explains all the clothes. Well, she was fashionable first. I got into the hobby in a desperate attempt to make her notice me. I wound up getting hooked myself. When we first started dating, I gave her a dress. The floral pattern was so gaudy it just about burned your eyes. I would never pick something like it now. But she managed to accessorize so well that it belonged on a runway. She was magic like that.
I just adore that story. And she kept it in her regular rotation. Miss Yui must have really loved the flashy thing.
I certainly hope she did.
Huh? It couldn't have been more obvious.
She was a gentle person and always smiling. But she wasn't very quick to voice her opinion. Regardless, the time I spent with her was filled with joy.
That's all you can ask.
For me, right?
It sounds like you two had something beautiful.
Jealousy?
Thank you for
Of course not.
I know, of course not.
Perhaps it's because I saw your eye. I remembered parts of her that had started to fade. So thank you. I really didn't do anything special.
You showed up.
When
Physical
he said he
presence.
was depressed, I was nervous. But he's cheerier than I thought he'd be. He's come a long way in the past year. But every so often, you can catch a glimpse of the sadness peeking through. I guess that's to be expected when you lose somebody you love. But I think there might be a little more to the story. Goodness, I'll spare you boys my conspiracy theories. I just want to make him happy. Happy like he used to be. My dream is to see Mr. Ito having fun again. I'd do anything.
Why do you go so far?
I owe a lot to him and his wife, even though I was different. They loved me for the person I am.
Aw.
Check it out! Isn't it cute? It's time to go home, Subakino. Ready?
Jeez, don't they get tired of that crap?
I love how cutesy it is. That stuff is totally lame, don't you think?
Yeah, super lame.
Aw.
Almost forgot. I found this for you. You said you like
Didn't
dogs.
how long has it been since they last fought? Like,
Episode 2?
so has it been like 4 episodes?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not complaining. I'm just realizing now.
Captivating without any punches.
It's just very captivating, but just amazing. I guess that shows how confident the writer was in their ability to do this other drama that, like, not even drama, just this other, like, emotional, relevant storytelling that they don't feel like they have to rush back into conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Ours, so I thought you might want it. Gosh, that's so nice. Thank you. Sure. See you tomorrow, bro. Hey, my motorcycle's still working.
Aw.
Aw, it's so cute. They're gorgeous. How could you pick out just one? The colors and designs. I gotta add this to my collection.
You can do it.
You liar. Did someone drop this? It's beautiful.
Ooh.
There it is. You found it. My wife's earring.
Styling.
I've been looking all over town. You just saved the day, my boy. Oh, thank you so much. We owe you.
He's a man, but he's wearing a pink shirt. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. He's so pretty.
Tell me, you like Doriaki? I'm home, Yui. I have your earring. A charming boy had picked it up. Well, that's a relief. He's waiting out front right now. I thought I'd send him home with some Doriaki.
Even more pretty.
You must be the little detective that found my lost earring. Thank you, young man.
Aw.
Here we go. Please help yourself. Oh, no. Not a fan? Want me to see if we have another treat?
No, just your outfit. It might be the prettiest I've ever seen.
Doesn't she look like a goddess that came down to earth? I picked out this one myself. I thought it would be just perfect for the season. You have quite the eye for fashion.
Thanks, but I don't know about that.
My wife here is the epitome of style. I think the two of you could be good friends.
Aw. Oh.
After that, I started visiting their house almost every
Oh, look at them matching.
Yeah.
I loved it. They always wore beautiful clothes and had beautiful hearts.
So that is her closet. You're right.
Yep.
She's like, I want it.
He's like, I want it.
Do you like the color? Huh? That's not for a boy to say. I don't know about that stuff.
Yui, could you help me find that new canister of tea?
Coming, dear.
She's like, curiosity. Gimme, 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 gimme. Touch. Oh, I was wrong.
No.
Try it, Jessica. No way! That's not for. It's for whoever likes it. There, I'm all done.
Aw.
After much ado, we have tea. Well, look at you. I'm loving the lipstick. It suits you. Hey, why are you sad?
This shouldn't be
Normal is overrated.
Tell me, have you heard of high heels?
Mhm.
You mean the pointy shoes that ladies like?
The pointy shoes. Yes, they will double as great weapons too.
Did you know they were originally made for men?
That's true.
Yep.
That's right. They were designed so that a fighter could stabilize his body while he was on horseback and draw a bow in the midst of combat.
Really? Makeup was also used for spiritual protection and medicinal purposes. There will always be some differences between men and women, but those things are only a small part of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Just think, the first person to wear high heels and the first person to wear lipstick probably didn't think about whether or not they were wearing those things simply because they were a man or a woman. They thought that it was good, and they did it because they wanted to.
You said
Probably.
valid.
earlier
What? Yeah.
about how a normal boy wouldn't like wearing lipstick, how they would take it off. Don't look at it that way. The reason you like it is because it's who you are.
And normal just means what the majority of people tend to think. Normal is constantly changing.
Hmm.
Like the reasons we wear high heels and makeup. That's why you should always like the things that you have decided you want to like.
That is very true.
I'm
That's
always
true.
going to love you for loving whatever.
I will
it
always
is
hate
that
cigarettes,
you
no
love.
matter when or if they come out of fashion.
And me as well. I love you just the way you are, Tasuku.
There, all done.
Wow, I can see why it makes you so happy.
Me too. Just look at you. It suits you perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, I was scared. I thought I'd be alone because I was different. But the two of them, they accepted me for who I was. They said they loved me. That's when I knew I wasn't alone. I could say I loved the things I loved. And now it's my turn to help.
Deep in thought.
And it perfectly wraps around. It's another lesson for Sakura too. Like he can love the things he wants to love, even if his stuff is more traditionally masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, not so much because a lot of this has been him coming around with his emotions, which are traditionally considered a more feminine thing too. So, so all just about making Sakura a better and better person. So
More balanced person, a more whole.
yeah, so we learned to kind of, we had from the first king, we get responsibility. The second king, you get loving what you love and accepting yourself. I'm kind of curious what the third and fourth kings will do, because if the theme tracks, each of them should have their own message,
Yeah.
which is so smart. Like, it's like a training arc, but instead of muscles, it's self-love.
Yeah. Also, those are the core things you need as if he aims to be the top. If he wants to be a good leader, those are things you need.
Yeah.
It's outside of the physical aspect. There's the mental and emotional, the people handling part. That's the most important.
Yeah.
And those are things that you can't just bend a person to your will just because physically you can do it. It's the mental aspect as well. Whether or not you choose to do it in a positive way or a more warped and sadistic way, because you can take a more negative approach to controlling people too.
Yeah,
So.
like the killer I did.
Are you okay?
No, his heart's broken.
Beautiful. I want to do whatever I can to help Mr. Ito. We can find out what's bothering him together.
It's obvious, his wife died.
Make him happy again. Right?
It's grief. It isn't a mystery. It's like they're treating it like they don't know why he's upset.
That's true.
Yes, of course. So help make him happy again. Right? Sue? Yes, of course. Sakura?
What time? The next time you go, when is it?
You're such good boys. I love you so much. Strike while the iron's hot. How about we go back tomorrow?
Tomorrow? After telling you all about my wife yesterday, I thought I should open up our photo album. I remember I really loved the dress she wore that day. The fabric was so light and airy.
He's got it bad. Is it me? Or does he seem like he's fine? I wouldn't think anything is wrong just by looking at him.
I just noticed most of these are just shots of Miss Yui.
Oh, there it is.
Look at the camera much.
When I held up the camera, she'd always look away. I guess they're candid.
Secret photos?
Then you don't have any pictures of you together? Maybe something from your wedding?
Of course. It's not a wedding photo, but... Here it is.
Wait, is that your garden?
That's the one. Oh no, are you okay?
Came out his nose.
Surprise you that much? Anyway, I don't think he reacted that way because he was surprised, huh?
Sakura, do you mean this picture was enough to trigger your romance radar?
That's adorable. It's named now.
Yes. A romance radar.
You'll never believe this. It's the funniest quirk of his. Sakura turns bright red when there's even a hint of romance.
That explains it.
Hey, Sakura, what do you think this photo looks like?
It looks like nothing much. It's happy. Or maybe joyful.
It feels like he's trying to write his first 5-paragraph essay in English.
Yeah.
He's like, give us a synopsis of this piece so that we know what is your thesis statement, give 3 supporting pieces,
And then
and
your
your conclusion. Is it happy? Joyful? I don't know. I'm not in school.
And no, clearly he's not in school because he's here.
Yes.
I am genuinely curious. Do they actually have schooling in this school? Because I've never seen that teacher once. I've never seen any form of authority outside of.
The kids running the school.
So is he getting his GED somehow for this? Is he getting?
Must be. Oh, goodness gracious.
Then again, the old lady kind of looks a little bit like you when you talk to Umamiya.
No, really? Do you think I look that cute? No way!
He's beat red now.
That's impressive. My goodness. So, Umemiya is this guy from school, the one I told you about who I like. Mr. Ito, what's wrong?
Tears.
Does it really look that way?
Why would you ask us that?
I've been second-guessing myself since she passed. Was she ever really happy being with me?
Oh.
I can understand
so
that.
very much, and I was happy to be with her. But our marriage was arranged, and Yui rarely said what
Oh, she was pretty.
allowed. So I always wondered how she felt about it.
That's it. Tsubakina was right that there was something bothering Mr. Ito.
Mhm.
Is that why?
It wasn't something I worried about much when the 2 of us were together. Now that I'm alone, the doubt keeps gnawing away at me. But I'm glad that's how you see it. I feel so much better.
Pardon, may I ask you something else?
Huh?
What was the occasion when you took that picture?
Huh?
Well, it's been bothering me since yesterday. Your garden consists exclusively of trees that don't flower, so the dogwood feels like it's out of place.
It does?
You took the picture in front of it.
Oh, I'm surprised you noticed. Gardening was more my hobby than hers. But then Yui told me that she was going to plant a dogwood there. Even though she didn't like photos much, she insisted we take one after she was all finished.
Mr. Ito, did something happen between you two right before she planted the tree?
Huh?
It may seem trivial, but I'm curious.
Oh, if I had to guess, Yui, I've been thinking, the next time we're free...
Sorry? Is there something wrong?
It's nothing. I just needed some better light while I clip my nails. Please don't mind me.
He is so in love.
It's so beautiful when you're getting absorbed in fashion. I always wished I were more fashionable, so you'd smile like that when you turned my way. I wanted to say how much I treasured her and ask if she felt the same, but it sounded like I was pouting that she wasn't paying attention to me. I was so embarrassed. The more I think about it, maybe I was insecure back then as well. Anyway, she never said anything about it. Perhaps she decided to plant the tree on a whim. There's no way for me to know now. I should have asked her a lot more questions before.
Obviously, she was upset with you.
What do you mean by that?
Dogwood flowers often represent eternity and flourishing romance. But they might also ask, do I seem indifferent to you? As in, you think I'm not interested in you? My suspicion is that planting the dogwood tree was her way of quietly telling you that you were wrong.
You really don't get it. This whole time, you didn't understand her at all. She was the one who taught me that I'm allowed to love the things I love. Yui would never spend her time with someone she didn't love.
I agree. If I spent all that time with someone who spoke so warmly about me and the things that I loved, then I'd be happy. Don't you agree, Sakura?
Huh? I don't know. Most of this stuff kind of goes over my head. But you don't make that face for a person you don't care about. I think you're right. That's not the kind of person she was. And here I thought I knew her better than anyone. What an awful look for me. Thank you, all of you.
Sony, you better not copyright us for this.
You're right. We can't.
This is how you decided to tell me I was wrong. You didn't even expect that I would.
Ruining the scene for people.
Right? It's so happy.
Every way. Truly, you are amazing.
Hidden feelings.
Sakura, did you know that your blush rate...
You know, this feels like a slice of life at this point.
Yes.
And I'm here for it.
Slice of life with a few bits of rumble.
Yeah.
Look over there for a sec.
Why? Nobody's over that way.
Don't worry, it's fine. Wait, there's a cute couple. Look over there. Walking by and they're holding hands. There's that radar.
Oh God, that
Oh,
was
my
so,
goodness.
that was so nice. It was so nice.
Well, I was wrong again, so we didn't get too many battles or brawls, but that was super nice. I agree, it felt like a slice of life. And ever since you introduced me to like My Dress Up Darling for those type of things, I'm like, I've been really liking the slice of life stuff. And I'm just like, ugh. And on top of the stuff, we've been watching lots of nostalgic things. Life. Getting older.
30 is not old.
I said older. I didn't say getting old.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was a good episode. I'm
It is a good
happy. Yeah. Well, I think that's a really good episode. Like you said, 4 episodes of no battle royales, no high stakes stuff. We still know that dude who popped up out of the keel and started talking about he's gonna a whole bunch of tattoos. We assume he might be out
Yeah.
there. He's out there in the world. We have no clue what he's doing. Yeah, we're here having a good time while he's menacing somewhere in the background about to cause havoc.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So some play's gonna pop up, but right now I'm not mad it's not up there yet. So
Yeah.
I've enjoyed these. these past few episodes because I don't know, they were important. I think these were lessons that Sakura had to learn, and it's interesting for a person, for him to see him learning these things. So it makes me wonder how long has he been alone? When did he lose his parents? If he lost his parents, for him not to have any of these interactions or these understandings, or at least a comfort with understanding that there can be people together that love each other genuinely, and for every time he sees that, it just kind of throws him off.
If I had to guess, his parents probably died when he was young, and he was probably thrown in the foster system, and then he probably was just probably abandoned and just thrown to the streets, and he's just doing what he can. Like, I'm guessing he got the minimum from social services, and then to just go to school. But I don't really know what the homelessness situation is in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
because he currently has enough money to rent an apartment by himself and to go to Beaufort. Or I'm assuming Beaufort is probably like a public school or something. It's probably a very low end school, so he's not getting into any university. I'd be amazed if he was even going to apply for.
Yeah, I'd be amazed if he applied as well.
I think his best case scenario is just to becoming a better person and then finding a career after that. But he probably will be able to with all of these life skills he's learning.
Yeah, he has a great leadership potential. So, be a manager at some place.
The school is a diamond. The school is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
All the delinquents, all the ruffians, and they're like all such nice people.
It'd be good if you actually just get a security detail job.
I know, right?
He could just do what he loves best, fighting and rumbling, and being able to lead a team with it while he's doing it.
Knuckle up, bucko. He will be knuckle duster. No, he will be too emotionally balanced by the end of the show to be knuckle duster.
Yeah. No, this has been a really good detour. Something that's very different than season one. Season one still kept me, like you said, keeps you warm and feeling fuzzy inside, but it was a lot more action.
Yeah.
And this one kind of flipped on its head, where it started off with action and then spent a lot of time trying to figure out, all right, Sakura, you have a lot of stuff on the inside that needs to be developed before you can go on and handle another task. And usually, like in most shonens, you don't have those training arcs. So right now, he's not doing a training arc. He's doing a training arc
For his mind.
For his mind and for his emotions.
His emotional wellness.
So I think it's interesting to have a different type of developmental arc going into another seemingly much more scary conflict. Because that dude seemed kind of off when he popped up, and it's just like...
Yeah. I definitely think it's best for him to become emotionally stronger, because this means he can actually, like, he'll be better equipped for that situation.
And I wonder if they're trying to make him more emotionally equipped because they might lose someone in this next conflict.
Yeah.
And so he has to kind of, like, crack under pressure of permanently losing a person.
Yeah. Hopefully it isn't either the two guys. Although I feel more likely it'll probably be the eye patch guy. Because he's keeping his cards close to his chest, and I feel like him being the loss would be the most, like, because admittedly that Zenitsu guy, he is good. I don't think losing him would be as like horrible as losing like an actual fighter. Doesn't like share maximum story potential.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they just get injured and not like lost, because these are high school kids. So I'd hate for them to be cut off, especially since they're not little demons. So
and especially as in they're all getting better. They are all improving themselves.
Yeah. So I feel good though. That was a nice, worth it watch. So be interesting to see how much they can more evolve after this. Because this is episode 6. We're halfway through the season. So they have a lot of time left and a lot of runway left, and again that conflict brewing in the background. So I think they spent a significant time showing that the importance of Sakura growing in that aspect, which I think was nice. I think this is something you don't see a lot for young men, and I think it's important, and it's something that's overlooked often. And it is addressed in a way that's not natural feeling to most men. And then we even get a chance to branch out a little bit into the peripheries in terms of, even though you don't fall within the normal category, how do you adjust? What does that look like? What
Yeah.
is a healthy bend with that?
Mm-hmm.
Being accepting without having to be like, oh, you're the exception, but like being true accepting of the person and how they want to live their lives.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Being respectful, and then not having that change who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's a nice interplay where you get a chance to see the bell curve. You see the two extremes. You see the middle, and you kind of see how everyone kind of meshes, and you can learn from all the different sides of things.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't know. I think it's been a really good 4 episodes, unexpected episodes, but
Yeah.
4 really good episodes.
I'd honestly say I have no critiques actually, which is rare. Because almost always I have a problem with the show, but like I haven't had a single issue with Windbreaker so far, which you should know is insane. Because I critique everything.
Yeah. I wonder how much he actually enjoys a lot of stuff that he watches because he complains so much.
I enjoy my stuff plenty.
Well, this time I'm convinced you actually enjoy it because you're like, I just feel so good at Warm and Fuzzy inside.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So yeah, so I'm convinced that you're genuinely enjoying this.
I am. I'm grinning so much.
So yeah, so that is saying a lot for him not to have like critiques. But I don't have much either. I was even surprised with the transition to the outro music for this time around. That was just like so. It made the entire atmosphere of that last scene really tie up. And I was just like, dang, this right here doesn't even sound like normal Windbreaker music. They completely changed motif. And I was just like, this is really good, Sony. Don't copyright claim us.
Right? Like I'm generally scared of when we upload this episode to see if we have to cut this because I want you all to see this. We upload our videos as much as we can so you can see everything. We want you to be able to appreciate the whole thing without needing to go to the Patreon to support us. Though if you want to support us, please do so. We would love to see you there. But we want you to get as much of our reactions as we actually can for free, and because we know the majority of you will watch this on YouTube, and we want you to enjoy it and enjoy our reactions and enjoy like this content in the most what's not efficient, but the most convenient format for you, which is YouTube right now. So we really hope it doesn't get copyright claimed. Fingers crossed for us.
And even if it does, it's worth it. Go back to the original release, watch that scene, and just be immersed. And just enjoy it.
Absolutely. And even if it isn't claimed, we watch the scene again anyway. Go on.
Yes.
Go to Crunchyroll, go to wherever you want to stream the show, like pirating, legally, whatever. We don't care. Yes, I don't care. Just go and watch it again. You will love it. And also, generally, like, just in the comments below, tell us, what do you think of this episode? Are you so warm and giddy like I am right now? Are you just happy watching this show? In general, like, just what do you think of this show?
Or are you one of those people saying they're not punching enough stuff?
There are absolutely people who are going to say that. And it's going to be annoying.
Well, I guess I said they're having withdrawals from punches. They have been punching each other. It's just been conflict. In the field, but they've also been punching each other too to kind of kick them into gear. But it hasn't been like conflict punches.
Yeah.
They've been like, what is wrong with you? Don't you know I like you, buddy?
Yeah. The best kind of male friendship. The kind where you attack each other.
Yeah.
At least in anime.
Well, that's all I have to say. I think there's nothing else I can add to it. It was perfectly wrapped up episode. So.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of us. If you really like what you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most of you aren't subscribed right now. The question is why? You obviously are watching this video of us. It's a long time. You're invested. We're invested. So come on, click the button. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And also comment down below what you think of this episode or anything really. Actually, big question too. What has been your favorite part of Windbreaker so far, even in season 1 or season 2? Tell us what you think. I'm curious. And also, if you really like what we're doing, would you consider checking us out on Patreon, where you can see all our content, no ads, presumably, no breaks, no nothing, everything unscripted, unedited, like this, but even better. It also has videos that we have not put on Patreon yet, Not put on YouTube yet. Not put on YouTube yet, such as Digimon Frontier, which we're currently watching right now. It's a great show. We love it. I'm sure you'll love it too. It'll also give you access to our Discord server, yes, where you can talk to us live while we're recording videos, as well as generally just discuss things with us, and help us grow closer together as a community. You can also recommend shows you want us to watch next. Maybe stuff we'll watch on YouTube. Maybe stuff will be on Patreon. Pretty much anything is the limit. Okay, that's not true, but you know what I mean. Most things are allowed. Do not suggest us to watch hentai. I will have to say no to that.
Agreed. I second that.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching once again, and please have a good day.
Yep, and as always, until the next hangout session, peace.
Well,